Yeah. I didn't know the woman was mentally struggling. Next sentence. I'm a mental health advocate. Are you serious? Yeah, sure. Like anyone's gonna listen to you.
Oh my gosh, someone sent her $100.
And guess what? Perfectly imperfect.
Oh, here we
Apparently
go.
where you work, you're a teacher. It's public information. Someone put it in my comments where she works. She's a teacher. Yeah. Really nice. So that's public information where you work. Is that okay for me to call your job and be like, hey, this
Oh,
person's
come
bullying me,
on. You know
and they
that's
work for
not
you and they're
okay.
teaching children? Is that okay?
So,
Because that's the invasive things that you're
hold
doing to
on.
me. Even more. You're being super invasive. It's
Quick
ridiculous.
question. So this live stream is titled Girl World is a Hate Mob. Oh yeah, she's raging. I am coming on screen later, you guys. I'm just not ready right now and my hair's literally standing up. So she's raging about Girl World. Yet this is titled How Girl World is a Hate Mob. That makes so much sense, Foodie. Okay, got it. We got it. Oh, I gotta press play. Hello?
Ridiculous.
Okay. She got $100 super chat, you guys.
Keep your vlogs up. Where's Hatterhouse going?
Why are people still supporting her?
Yeah, Hatterhouse.
And hi, everyone.
Freya. Sorry, hi, everybody. I hope you don't hate Sweden because of a Danish man who burned Macron. No, I don't hate Sweden. I don't blame an entire nation for like one person's actions. I think they should have stopped him from not allowing him to do that, but I think the president condemned it, didn't he? But no, but I don't like that guy at all. Well, I think what he did was crappy anyways. His actions were crappy. Hi, Colleen. Every country, yeah, has good and bad for sure. Barbecue knob, I'm not, see, I'm not like that. So no, I'm not gonna call.
She did just make FFG another $500. Yes, she did. Yeah, Chevelle, she's raging.
To these people bullying Chantal, yet they all of a sudden care about mental illness. Right.
Okay, hold on.
Right.
I'm not saying anything basically until I have more info. But I will point out, did Foodie ever acknowledge this VIB that was going so hard for her? Did she even care at the time she was making videos? But now she wants to pretend to be all upset and like, everybody's a bully, da-da-da-da-da. Foodie, where were you this whole time? She was making videos for you, trying to get your attention. Did you ever acknowledge her? I'm not trying to be mean, but pointing the finger in this kind of situation doesn't do any good. And blaming people and everything else, like, I feel like she's taking this opportunity as like a way to, I'm sorry, but it's true. I feel like she's taking this as an opportunity to make herself look good and look like she cares. I mean, did her first VIP ever get his memorial she was supposed to do? Mike, I believe, that passed away. Rest in peace. Like, did she ever do that memorial stream for him and his mom?
And then, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I'm evil because I was faking DV. Are you serious? Like that has to be a troll. That has to be a troll.
Exactly, Carol. When Shannon, her ex-best friend, needed her, she wasn't there. Same for Pete.
Did bother me.
You guys.
A few times, can't live in hate.
Actually, I don't even want to hear her have an opinion on anything. Remember when Pete's truly, genuinely hit a point where they didn't feel like they wanted to be here anymore? And Foodie Beauty called Pete's a ball and chain and said it wasn't her problem? Now we're acting so concerned about people? It's a little too late, Foodie. Too little too late.
Yeah. Thanks, Brittany. Ready, set, rebees. Thanks for being a loyalty beezer. You know, and if I said something sort of like to hurt you, I didn't mean it.
Right, Tay?
Like, I get really defensive sometimes. But I don't outright make channels targeting an entire person. And she's happy. She's happy whenever I'm upset. She wants to push me to rage. You want to push me to break down. So what's not to believe that you would do it to anyone else, especially a VIB? You're disgusting and you have to live with yourself.
Wow, so she's putting this blame on somebody.
I never want your life. You're disgusting. It's so
Foodie, Do you ever think about your words and how you bully other people and what they might be going through? You go beyond just reacting. Like the rest of us just react to the BS you put online. You go beyond. Like, did you ever think how it might affect me when you said I sold my daughter for a bottle of alcohol? I just went through a hard time not that long ago. So people only get grace when it benefits you, right? Where were you this whole time she was making videos for you to get your attention? Where were you? Don't put the blame on anybody. You're vile and you're disgusting.
Oh, beyond inhuman what type of person you are. Hindsight 2020, blaming people for a suicide is gross. A girl went to school, committed suicide, and I felt guilt for years, and I didn't even bully her. The kind of accusations, yeah. They want to silence and get rid of their target, Chantal, then move on to some other victim if they succeed. Honestly, like, how, not me? Like, look at her channel. Literally. Entirely me. How would she make
No, but
money
that's
without
not
me?
true. You get
Like,
mad.
she's delusional. She's
Let's just be honest. When people cover other topics or other people, you get so mad you start raging for attention. You were just making fun of FFG for covering the Doherty dozen. Now you're saying all she does is react to you. Her whole channel is you. I remember, I forget who I started reacting to, but she threw the biggest temper tantrum, and her and Missy came at me like a million times harder. Like, they don't want you to react to other people.
sits there and goes, I don't want to watch her crap content. You have to. You have to.
Nobody
I live
has
rent
to.
free in your head. Like, literally. You have no choice. What are you going to do? Vlog at the Ferris wheel with just saying? You can't pay your bills that way. You can't get your crappy Gucci bags and whatever else. You can't afford to euthanize your pets that way. What are you going to do? Get rid of me. Seriously. Please. You could just react to someone else. Oh, but wait. Imagine
You
she
get
has
mad when
impressionable
people
students
do.
around her. Crazy. There's a nurse who lost her license because of her actions on YouTube. Honestly, it would be deserving because I'm sorry, but if you're that kind of person, you're bullying people, you're doing things that are like this nuts online.
So you shouldn't have a platform
Welcome to
then.
Ready to Peace.
You shouldn't have a platform then. You make full on 10 different sock accounts to talk to you and Missy Moo like he talks amongst yourselves. You two post pictures of people's like looks all the time, shaming them like you guys referred to me as Gonzo. Um, you've told me that I've sold my daughter for a bottle of alcohol. You helped Missy Manson dox Perfectly Imperfect's whole entire family. You shouldn't have a platform. You're obsessed with people's children. Like, let's just be honest here. If anybody deserves to lose a platform, like you're first in line. It would have been MFW, but she lost hers. Like, if we're lining up for who's going to lose their platform next, it should be you.
Welcome, kittykins. That's not shaming, that's telling the truth. Yeah, sorry, but
Hey, everyone coming in.
I too will defend you as the hate on here is out of control and the narrative they project onto you is vile and ridiculous. I'm at least glad you guys see it. I'm at least glad I have my own community of normal people. Like, I don't
Normal?
have people sending super chats, my beezers sending super chats targeting someone for hate.
Is this a joke? Your VIB Missy Manson, all she does, and another one in your chat, Brittany, all they do is send you super chats about hate about me or FFG or comment nonstop hate in your chat. Like, I know you think there's going to be new people watching and like you could just pull the wool over everyone's eyes and everybody's going to believe you. There's a lot of us who have actually seen this all play out in real life.
It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I too will defend you as the hate on it, and if it did, somebody sent a shady super chat. In comparison to anyone else in Gore World, nothing, nothing. It's so weird. It's almost like a literal evil versus good. Like you guys are good, and their audience is just evil. I really, there's no other way to describe it. Let's think if she's a teacher, I would never want my children to be taught like, really, seriously. A loyal beezer and fabulous, yes, baby. And thanks for dinner tonight, babe. It was really nice. Went for a really nice romantic dinner.
Your mama knows. I mean, I
And then I
guess
got
in a
my
perfect
favorite.
world, that's what I would do. But she's talked way too much crap about my 10-year-old child. So like my goal is money out of each video I make, whatever it is, whatever it is. I put money away for my daughter. She didn't deserve Foodie Beauty saying I sold her for a bottle of alcohol. She didn't deserve all the stuff Missy Manson and Foodie Beauty have said about her at all. So I'm not going to stop reacting to her because I'm going to put money away for my daughter to go, to her new college she wants to go to is Loyola Marymount. I'm saying that wrong. But first it was USC, then it was UCLA, and that's that. So we have expensive colleges to pay for here. We do.
Okay. Maybe the school needs to know that one of their teachers has a channel specifically to create a bullying environment. I would want to know if my child was being her student. Yeah. You know what, barbecue knob? That's a really good point. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, but bullying is
And that's
a
another
very
thing.
serious thing. And I think that it's underrated, honestly. I think people think, oh, you should just blow it off.
There's two people who seem to jump on this and they shouldn't have. One person made a whole video as soon as they found out, and that was the second time it was done. And really, like, if she really did pass away, like I said, like, I'm waiting on more details till I make an official anything. Like, that person, I won't refer to them by name, but jumped on it right away to make sure to make that death about her, and now Foodie Beauty's doing it. Are you shining a light on mental health and how to help people, or are you just throwing yourself a pity party and acting like this is really affecting you for super chats?
Just blow it off because you know what? You put your life out there in the public. No, I
I
don't
know,
really
Grace, that
talk
was
about. I
vile.
didn't put all of. I didn't ask you to call my contact my trustee. Like, and yeah, I put myself online, so that gives people the right to be bullies. Like
But you're the biggest bully of them all.
Brittany, she committed suicide. She was a VIB. She was a beezer. She made some videos defending me and Gore World and everyone on Twitter and everywhere.
Okay, this is another thing. We're not going to spin this that she was just here for a good time and spreading positivity and everything else. Like, she talked a lot of crap about reaction channels, defending you of all people. I will say that, like, this whole, like, she was just online and making videos defending me. No, she came after a lot of people. Let's be honest here, Foodie Beauty. You can't spin this to fit your narrative. You can't.
Bullied her to the point, like, she had postpartum depression. She was a mother of 5.
And where was her husband?
Oh, you're using this tragedy. No,
you are using this, just like you used Mike's tragedy, yet never followed through. You and this other person are making somebody's possible death, about you to make yourselves look good.
Bringing awareness. Like,
how are you bringing awareness?
Her husband made a video about it, you know,
and promptly gave that GoFundMe.
It needs to be aware that it needs, like, how far is it going to go? It needs to be said. Like, how far is Gore World? Even just saying it makes me cringe inside. I die inside every time I hear girl. Ugh. How far is it going to go? How many people are going to kill themselves over this? Seriously.
Can you ask yourself?
I have a sick feeling that that's what these people want.
Would you make this live stream about me? Everybody knew I went through publicly, thanks to somebody else, put my photo out there when I went through a really tough time. And you know what I was met with? More bullying than I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm sorry if you hate that word, but I'm just going to flat out say it. I was told I should have offed myself. I was told some of the meanest things. And a lot of that came, not that part specifically, but so much hate came from you and your best friend, Missy Manson. Did you guys worry about me and what I was going through? I'm just saying, she's trying to spin this narrative like she actually cares and everybody's doing stuff to them and they're just minding their own business. And that's not how it is. And that needs to be said.
Because people are still talking bad about little mama. Let her rest in peace, you disgusting people.
You stop making money off of her. How many super chats have you got since you've talked about her?
Connie. I've been a lurker for a while. I'm so sorry people treat you the way they do. My brother killed himself, and it is something that no one should talk about. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Kittykins. We stood up for the people of Muslim faith and fought against it happening, and yes, our PM is trying to ban it happening again. Excuse me, religious freedom. Yeah, there's like 2 billion Muslims. Like, you know, I'm eating birthday brownies. Wait, is it your birthday, Missy Moo? Is it your birthday? Tell
Literally,
me it's
no
your
one
birthday.
cares.
Brittany, she has 5 children and now a husband, uh, a single dad. Bottom line is, you're not responsible for someone's mental health, especially if they are the one that opens that box. If you can't handle
Single
hate, why
little
shouldn't the online
tiny
people?
piece of, okay, your name's too long, but you know what
Well,
I'm trying to say. Lil Mama was one of Foodie's VIBs, and she made a ton of videos with her ring pop and her cute dog Pumpkin, but she was trying to get Foodie's attention, the vibe I got. She was trying to do what like Missy Manson does, and she was trying to like go hard for Foodie and hope that that like got her some type of in. But like she was making fun of all the reaction channels. She was reacting to Foodie raging on all of us and like giving us her input and definitely coming for us too. Um so it's being portrayed as like, you know, her husband made that video and understands like if this truly happened, like he's probably hurting and people want to look to place blame, but she wasn't online trying to just be positive and make herself feel better. Like is being portrayed by him and Foodie. Like she came on tearing people apart. And then once people started finding out about her, people started reacting. I have to mute because I guess the trash truck is going by and it's really loud. But I hope that explained a little bit.
yeah, in a way, messy Jesse, but it's like that's the thing. Like my point was, you never know. Everyone's online. Like there's no people who are not online. It's 2023. The internet is the life of everybody, and Saw. He's very defensive of me, but like just watch. Like people need to like really be careful of what they're saying to other people, like even if it's online, even if you're anonymous.
Hi,
Words
Fiending.
hurt people.
So,
Words are
hold
weapons.
on.
Words can definitely, like, and not just words.
I have never wanted to yell at you so badly in my life. Words last. You stating publicly that I sold my daughter for a bottle of alcohol is now on the internet forever. And now that it's out there, I won't let you ever forget you said it. Words hurt. Words last. You came for me, Foodie Beauty, after somebody put a photo of me online in a really dark moment, in a really bad moment. And like, I truly felt at that time like I didn't want to be here anymore. And like I said, you didn't meet me with kindness or understanding. You came at me a million times harder, making fake accounts, you and Missy Manson. And every time I would catch you guys and say, why are you talking to me on another account? Like, we're doing this again. You guys would respond, oh, because we know you'll answer. Like, and then you and her would go off bullying me and answer each other 1 minute apart, sometimes less than a minute, where nobody knew that either of you guys commented but me, because I get the notification, and each other. I don't want to hear, I'm sorry, Foodie, like, I don't want to hear this from you. Anybody else, I'd listen, but like, you are the biggest hypocrite. You know how you love that word? You are the biggest hypocrite. You bullied me so bad after people found out I didn't want to be here anymore. I didn't get any grace from you.
It's not just words. It's like targeting people in real life, bullying people in real life, going real life. They're so targeting one person over and over and over, and then laughing at their downfall, laughing when they rage in response. It's just ridiculous.
Remember how
No
last
one's
week you
gonna make
called
her
me
the money you
Gonzo?
do. Exactly. Exactly. So for her to sit there and go, I don't want to watch her crap content. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And what about your job since you were online midday right after my live stream? Really? Okay. Lies to her audience about things like this. But if I did that, I'm a big liar. Do you see the hypocrisy? So you need to call yourself a hypocrite.
No, I
Like, we're
won't.
too smart for these people. They really have no self-awareness. They have no understanding of anything that
Yes,
we're saying.
Foodie, you're much smaller than all of
Bro,
us. That's why you had to
come
fly to Kuwait to get laid. That's why you're in a marriage scam, that you're trying so hard to like cover your footsteps and like everything. Yeah.
a part of the
You
scene.
told
Like, always
me.
to ruin you, but as always, you rose above the BS. Yeah, Kelly Ann, because listen, I honestly, like I said, for those except for those few times I raged,
Few times.
I don't hurt people on a daily basis.
Yes, you do.
You know, I do content with my channel. Even if it's boring, it's still content.
Foodie, would you like me to send you all the screenshots of the community post rages you have done about me and mentioning my child and what I potentially would do to get a bottle of alcohol? That other creator that I don't like, you insinuated he was a predator. Are you like, is this real life? You have made comment after comment after comment making fun of my looks. My looks. Have you looked in the mirror? Like, you have no business coming for anybody's looks ever, in case you didn't know.
It's not bullying.
Oh, gosh.
What do you mean boring? Like, we do vlogs, we go out and live life, and a lot of people are enjoying them, you know? So let's see you get somebody to do videos with you. Like, go out and live life. Go to the Middle East. Like, you do nothing. You sit there on your behind and judge other people and make people's lives miserable, or try to.
I'd rather sit on my behind in my comfy bed and hang out with the father of my child. Not the daughter of my child, the father of my child, and hang out with him. And you know what's even funnier, Foodie? He just has to hop on the freeway to see me. Nobody has to pay each other to have consensual anything. Like, your life is pretty pathetic. You keep going, look at my life now. Da, 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 da. Like, girl.
But it's not going to happen with me. Salah said the truth. Crispy puns. Thanks, TM. That's the opposite of what you need to be doing here. Feel it. Please, 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 barbecue knob. I still find her funny and witty when I
here for you, Kaylee. I hope today gets better.
Yeah, she's just pure hatred, Taby. Exactly. It is sick the way FFG is so obsessed. No one can say she isn't one person.
We got a super chat about me, everyone.
Yeah, like in the most sick way.
A+, just breathe and read a book to your child challenge. A+, educate yourself challenge. It's 12:25. My daughter is in school. You know, this thing we send our children to so they can get an education and like get somewhere in life? Yeah, that thing. And by the way, like all these things, go read a book to your child. My daughter was skipped to the 5th grade. Like, she doesn't need to just read a book. Like, she's good.
Hey. Like I could just picture her like sitting at behind the screen, like watching like this. Like, why are you watching then? Because you need to. Like, I love that for you. Yeah. I did her wrong. How though, Taby? Like, what did I do? I didn't know the existence of this person. She inserted herself when I was with Chef Crap and lied to me about her intentions, lied to me about knowing about anything. She said that she knew that his friends, her ex was a group in his group of friends. She lied to me about everything, about the conditions of the stabbing.
She lied. Hold on.
She lied about everything.
Okay, I don't watch a whole lot of FFG, so like I can't say anything as a fact. But is it she was given the wrong info, or maybe she thought she had info and she was honestly just like looking out for another woman and, hey, I've heard these things, like you might want to be careful. Regardless, she ended up being right about him. I do know that for a fact. Regardless, she ended up being right. So maybe you should have listened.
Caring about me as a DV victim, when she then victim shames me over and over. Like, I'm pretty sure, didn't she say,
hold on, you guys.
Like, he should slap me more, or like just really gross things.
Accountable Solace and a super chat. I don't know. It really rubs me the wrong way that your husband is in chat calling people big and chinnies while his way over BMI wife is white knighting.
Things, and then just like basically making fun of me for going back and just like everything every day for years. Her channel has been harassing me that way. YouTube does nothing. So YouTube, you are complicit in this. Actually, they're, I don't know, they've removed some videos, like I said, that I reported. So I really, I'm just not going to keep, I'm not going to give up the fight on this.
You
Like,
got me
these
there.
channels
Make
just
your
go
own
way too
content.
far.
Ho.
And honestly, they just like make it so people don't even want to do normal content. So YouTube, do you want your whole platform to just be reactors and bullies? Like, what do you want? You don't want people doing authentic material? Like, even with the Doherty dozen, you're just picking apart their parenting, and you criticize me for doing that with people like Yaba. Yaba is disgusting. How can you be a mother but then say that you don't care about what mama? You're disgusting. That's the most
I didn't see Yaba say she, no.
And then calling Negs.
Is she implying that Yaba said she didn't care? Because I didn't see that. I saw a tweet from Yaba saying, like, she's not believing anything just yet. And I don't hate that response. I'm not believing anything just yet. Like, it's heartbreaking and I'm sad and I'm taking it as like it possibly happened. But I've also seen a lot of stuff that on Twitter, you guys, that have kind of made me realize, like, I just need more information. Is she supposed to be doing this? No, she's not. By the way, I've seen like, I know Mercy, I think there's an account called Said Who, and I've been reading their accounts just to like get some more education myself. Like, I don't know a whole lot about being Muslim or anything. So like, I'm learning myself, but from what I've seen, everybody says they have to like welcome her in and accept her because when she took that vow or whatever you want to call it, sorry if I'm wording that wrong, like that was her saying this is a clean slate. But they told her she's not going to be allowed to do this anymore, yet here she is in all her glory.
Is this child the R word? Like, I just, how do you even have any nerve criticizing me for anything I say after that? Like,
because Foodie, you're not a mom. You're not a mom. Like, I don't know if that's hard to hear or not. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean when I say this. Like, stop telling us how to raise our kids when you can't even take care of a hamster.
oh my gosh. Oh, thanks, babe. We see very well, Miriam. Miriam, thank you. They don't, I know. Yeah.
Hey, G.
I know. Yeah. FFG zombies get a life. Oh, I'm so behind. Exactly.
Or take care of the cats. Exactly.
Like, seriously, it's not about me only. But my situation, Auntie B's, yes, it affects it. Hi, Tyler. Like, are you kidding? I'm probably like one of the most number one bullied people on this platform right now. And what happened was to one of my beezers. So yes, I have a right to
that you didn't care about.
Awareness to it. Okay, so you can.
Where was your awareness though when she was on live stream in a bra and a ring pop? We're gonna act like we care now. It's too little too late, Foodie. You didn't care one bit. Did you even know who she was? Stop acting like this. We're not buying it. Never will.
My boyfriend just drove 10 hours to see me. Gotta go, but much love to all of Grow World. No love to Grow World.
It doesn't help me decide because
people to like do things to them.
I'm just gonna say this. It doesn't help me decide that somebody came online and said that this happens because from what I've seen online, based on my experience, people lie. And the person I was fake engaged to lied about a lot of situations and a lot of weird things. So no, like him coming online, promoting the GoFundMe and telling me that she was just trying to be positive is not going to convince me. And one news article that sounds like somebody could have wrote and just sent in information. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I've seen a lot of stuff on here and I'm not trying to be insensitive, but like, I need more information. Somebody coming online doesn't mean anything. I can come online tomorrow and say that me and Dave Matthews just bought our third mansion. Like, that doesn't mean that it happened. Do you know what I mean? In this community, you guys, we have to ask questions and not take everything as fact. Can you imagine, like, you know what, to be honest, I hope to God nothing really happened to her. I hope to God, because she does have children. I pray, and in my heart, like, I'm really hoping that nothing happened. But, like, people lie, people scam, and if you see GoFundMe's, people say a lot of things that may not be true. So always ask questions and do your research and get more information.
For themselves. Life is more than the internet. Thank you, Brittany. Hi, Gary. Hi, Frankie. They could be 12, 10 years old, I know. I read so many comments about just reason picking at Little Mama.
Oh, here we go.
Nice, fake, nice voice, right?
I reacted to a video that she put publicly online and responded when she started ripping me apart. Do you want to know the truth of it? It's not my fault somebody isn't here today. It's not my fault. And I won't take the blame for that. What did you do while she was still here, Foodie Beauty? What did you do? Oh no, you just want to collect the super chats and make money off of her. Have you spread any awareness about mental health at all during this? You say, oh, it's spreading awareness. What have I learned about mental health? What if I learned to help somebody who says, hey, I don't feel like being here anymore? What if I learned to be an advocate? Who should I contact? Who should I write a letter to so we can really bring more awareness to mental health? What if I learned during this other than you're making money off of somebody's death? That's what I learned. Oh, she makes me so mad.
Basically, I don't talk about these people. Anytime I've ever talked about any of these people,
you talk about me all the time, psycho.
Self-defense, like talking back about things they've said about me. Never did anything to these people.
Yes, you're right, Foodie.
You know what I mean?
You're a foodie. You're right, Foodie. You telling the world I sold my daughter for a bottle of alcohol is so comparable to me saying, oh, Foodie's in a moody today. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, it's so comparable.
That's it.
And if you want to get real, Foodie, in Cuba, you were talking about how much you loved my voice. I hope I can find that clip. And I was still being so nice to you during that time. I was so nice to you. I didn't want to say anything bad, ever. And then you came for me. And then you came for my child. And now all bets are off. You started going after me before I actually started saying anything bad about you. Do your research. Oh, right, you don't. That's why you like your mama so much.
Oh my God, it's already 11, babe. Anyways, so I wanted to say that. Whenever you're saying, oh, hypocrite, really, let me tell you.
Sorry,
things
I'm
that,
vaping.
Like, happened like a one-off thing.
I thought I was on mute. I'm vaping.
Ago, like, and they act like that condones their daily behavior of bullying people.
Jermaine, I will donate specifically to Lil Mama's GoFundMe once I know more. I'm not making money here. I haven't got any super chats, Jermaine. If you look at what people make on live streams, like sometimes I'll make $3. So if you really want me to send my $3 to a charity, I'm more than happy to. But it's not my fault somebody took their life. When my cousin took his life, we didn't blame everybody else and set up a GoFundMe in 2.5 seconds and blame and blame and blame and blame and blame. We looked at ourselves. I didn't live with him. I hadn't talked to him for years, but I looked at like, what could I have done differently? I'm not going to take the blame for this, Foodie. I didn't live with her. I wasn't watching her go online every day from inside her house. The live stream we did wasn't even mean. I think most of the time we were just worried she was going to sit on the dog. To be honest, I responded the parts where she started tearing me down. Yes, I did, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. And if we're going to start trying to place blame, take a long, hard look in the mirror of what type of community you have. She's so vile and so like, I literally know she doesn't own a mirror. I'd be happy to send you one, Foodie. Like, you need to hold it up and take a long, hard look in that mirror. I hope you vlog it.
You want to go tit for tat because we're not even close. Not even close. I don't know, VI peasant. Oh, when she made fun of did she make fun of MFW or something? I don't know. I don't like paying attention to that part of the internet, honestly.
You're so weird because it's like you watch my videos and pick apart what you want to hear. MFW, I was just reacting to. She's online. And people in her chat started gassing her up and getting her riled up. Oh, Breezy said this. Oh, Breezy's doing that. You guys, how many of you were in that live stream when we were literally just minding our own business? And they're like, Breezy's teaming up with Bad Boy Tragic. Never in my life would I team up with him. If he was the last person on this earth, I would still not team up with him. Ever. Ever. And then MFW said, oh, she has a child. She has a child. Tell me more about her child. Where do they live? Oh, somebody send me her PayPal because I'm going to look up her address from that. Then I started saying something. Then I started saying, if you're going to threaten to dox my child online and you're trying to get info on my child, I will call the police. People don't get passes. MFW doesn't get a pass because she has an addiction. Never in my life have I got a pass because Breezy was just drunk. And that's actually what saved my ass. You want to be honest? People not looking the other way and turning a blind eye is why I'm still alive today. Just saying.
Honestly, I just get gross, like negative vibes anymore when I watch streams like that from people like that. You know, I want to like surround myself with
Claire,
positive
probably
people.
later because I still have to shower and go live.
Some
And
things I feel like they need to be spoken
later
out
if that
about,
works.
because they're serious. When it gets to a point where somebody takes their life, yeah, like it's disgusting. It's absolutely, I cannot believe that people just think that it's so trivial. Like, oh well, they're so dismissive about it. Oh well, you know, a mother with 5 children, just, you know, was really struggling. And I think she made a channel to like, I don't know,
Stick up for you. Look in the mirror.
to get away from that and like build to try to be part of a community. I don't know, but like
by making fun of all of us except for you.
sick. Like it's just
Is that how that works when we're trying to be part of a community? We just, I'm not going to buy this story. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to buy it. Like, it sucks what happened and it's horrible and it's heartbreaking. And I'm honestly hoping it didn't really happen. Like, because she has children. But we're not going to spin this image that she came online just for a good time and was spreading positivity, roses, sunshine, and rainbows. Like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to act like people just attacked her for no reason. Like, we're not going to do that, Foodie. And again, look at the community and how toxic your community is. People think that they have to make videos. That's the second VIB of yours that I know of, Missy Manson being one. The second one that thinks that they have to earn your friendship by, like, being kind of scary online to other people. Like, look at yourself in your own community. What did you do when you saw this playing out? Did you even acknowledge her? Did you? No. You let people do your dirty work so you don't get your hands dirty. You keep your hands clean. Do you get that? You need to look in the mirror and see.
I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. So instead of like coming after me, how about you donate some of your money, FFG, all of your money to Little Mama's GoFundMe? How about that? You wicked witch. I've never in my life met anyone, heard of anyone.
I think Foodie donated $50, by the way.
In my entire life.
I think I heard that Foodie donated $50, but FFG should donate all of her money. Foodie, weren't you just bragging? Like, we reviewed one of your live streams. I make $100K or whatever you were saying. This much a month, 20 grand a month. And I don't know. Bragging. Are you going to donate 20 grand? Are you going to donate all your money? Oh, no, you have to buy your husband's hair gel. That habit's expensive. Your parents
should be ashamed to heavens of how they raise someone like you. You can talk about my family all you want. Yeah, I've been an addict. I've been messy. I'm weird. I'm fat. But I'm not evil like you.
You are.
And for that, I'll always win. Always.
You are absolutely evil. And the fact that you don't get that is amazing to me. The fact that you can be so offensive and disrespect an entire group of people who, like, honestly, like, I love reading the stuff from, like, some of the people who are in the Muslim community online because, like, they're so nice. Like, they're so nice, and their criticism is, like, constructive and helpful. And, like, I love everything about, like, I'm obviously not Muslim, but, like, from what I've learned, like, their whole thing is seeking truth, right? Like, knowing more. Foodie Beauty talks out the side of her neck. She hasn't been nice even once since she's been wearing a hijab. Like, I don't know if this is coming across how I'm trying to word it, but she took this whole oath ceremony, everything else. We're supposed to believe she's this changed person, and look at how she is. She's worse, if anything. Absolutely worse.
She is evil witch, yeah. She even sounds like a witch. Her youngest child is only 3 months old. It is tragic. It's so disgraceful. So bad. I hope every single one of you who said something horrible against little mama feels horrible today for that. And that's the point. You never know.
I'll say this. What I said about her wasn't even comparable to the stuff you've said about me and others. I hope you feel horrible. Do you know what I mean? Like, she did this for you to get your attention. What did you do to reach out? Did you acknowledge her at all? Stop putting the blame on everybody else. You and your $50 can go to hell. You're telling everybody else what they should donate. $50 isn't anything, Foodie. Take that and shove it up your big old patoot. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of her.
What you're going to say that will trigger somebody. If you're okay with sleeping at night, knowing what you do to other people, think of it. Like, this person every single day, FFG every single day.
You were wearing a hijab when you told me I sold my daughter for alcohol, you psycho.
If you're okay with sleeping, then you're an absolute sociopath.
I don't think FFG did talk about Lil Mama, did she?
The one who bullies, like 40 or late 30s. These are all adults, all of them. Look at T and Dust. How old is she? She's like 80, 70, late 70s.
Foodie.
And she.
You might not even make it to that age, so don't even age shame anybody. Though at the rate you're going, you'd be lucky to see that age. So take several seats.
Fat shames. She's racist. There's no
so are you
to this stuff.
A racist calling? Oh my gosh.
You know, you go through life, through stages. You think that you grow as a person. You would think, you know, that at a certain age you would have enough life experience. No, because you sit on your butt and you judge other people living life. So you're never going to get your own life experience. You're never going to be anything.
Life experience doesn't count as having to travel to Kuwait to pay to get laid. That doesn't count as life experience. Like, you do a vlog here and there, but for the most part, you're raging on a couch. In a room with one window and no doors, I don't think. Like, come on. There has to be doors, but you know what I mean.
You have no family like the Doherty doesn't. You have nobody. You don't even have a fake husband. You wish. You wish. Just Beeson has said like 100 times that she won't cover Foodie Beauty, yet now she's sniping.
Here we go. So just to clear this up, because I know her VIBs are watching, I know specifically which one is. You disgusted me so bad by what you said. I was so grossed out by you. Like, literally, you were like poop on my shoe, Foodie. Like, I wanted nothing to do with you. I was trying to smear you off, like in the grass. But your stink remained. I couldn't get rid of the smell on my shoe. Like, so it was like, what do I do with this? And you know what I decided to do? Every time you or your VIBs tell me to take my kid to a park, every time I do a live stream on you, money goes into my daughter's college account. So I'll keep reacting to you and I'll keep stacking that bank account. Yep, you watch me go.
You know what? I still have quinoa trauma. It's nice to see some people come back. It's fun. People need to make the channels about their own lives and instead of writing on the back of someone else. Especially in such a nasty way. Like, I pay your bills. Are you kidding?
See, at one point, this is where you're wrong.
You know,
at one point, I think when a lot of us started off, maybe that was a fact, because like a lot of people do start channels and think that they can rely on that. Like many of us have other things going. I will never say what I have going because I'm not ruining it. I'm not ruining a good thing, but like Foodie, sorry, I'm putting CBD drops in my vape if you can hear the noise. I don't rely on you anymore. Like I don't know, like you're not my main source. Like, yeah, you help, but like if you disappeared tomorrow or like decided to stop going online, like I would still be here and I would still be okay. What else do you have lined up for you? Do you have a little side hustle you have going on? Because I wouldn't depend on this income too much longer. This is the second death you've made about yourself. Do you understand this whole live stream? All you've done is make somebody else's death all about you.
Monty are not as nasty as
You're fine with Monty because he's a
saw him have,
dude.
like, this
You hate women. Let's just be honest. Any male reactor, you might throw a little bit of shade and then you carry on. Like, you don't come for my ex as hard as you come for me, my fake ex, as hard as you come for me. For some reason, you hate women. That's why you got rid of your female hamster and kept the male. You don't like women in any aspect and in any way, shape, or form.
I don't know. I don't even know her name. Another wannabe reaction mean girl who's the FFG voice. What kind of voice can we say? They say low BMI voice, BMI voice, or I don't know, not BMI voice, but like, how about Marlboro voice? Du Maurier special. Another one that's like, I can't stand Foodie Beauty. Well, then guess what, lady? Go watch Jerry Springer. And she'll sit there and fat shame me with, again, not showing her face. And I've heard like Monty just like kind of, I don't think he's the same type of, in the same ballpark as some of these nasty boys, you know.
And we know why.
Same thing with Zach. Same thing with, they have some sense of morality, it seems, you know. Whereas people like
women
FFG,
intimidate
Gabba
her.
have
That's
zero.
just it.
So just reason read a book to your child challenge. Read a book to your child challenge. Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Oh, you got me. Go read a book.
Like, yeah, but I told you. I told you. Like, Chantel. They can't even say my name. It's so frustrating. Why can't you file a copyright claim against you? I don't know. It seems YouTube's changing a lot of their things. I just have to be patient, I guess. Let's just keep being.
That's what I'm saying about you.
You know what?
Just
I
gonna
had
have
to
to be
speak out against
patient.
that because it really, honestly, like affected me bad. Like, it broke my heart to hear about Little Mama, and
so you decided to rage?
Just, I think that this toxic community needs to really give their heads a shake. Look what you're doing to people. Saw a video today from an
Again,
just reason doing a stream about Little Mama, making fun of her, calling her the new cat.
I'm gonna just repeat this one more time. Foodie, after a photo was posted of me online by my fake ex of a moment I didn't want to be here anymore, you came at me a million times harder. You cannot tell me all those sock accounts telling me I may as well go and do it. I'm a horrible mom, everything else. You can try and say that wasn't you and Missy Manson, but it was. MK, thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't feel bad for me at all. You came at me a million times harder. And I truly, truly didn't want to be here in that moment. She projects herself onto women, and that's why she hates them so much. P.S. You're lovely. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. She only goes after the women. The males, oh, at least Monty adds this, and Zachary Michael, and so and so and so and so, but it's just the women that she degrades, she drags, she shames. She is evil. She is. I got a super chat. MK sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. She is evil. I don't say about that about a whole lot of people, but she's evil.
Wow. Things like that started the hate being a bigger channel. What is this thing with cow? Like, what is this thing with cows? Like, how are people who are devoid of any morality and bigger human crud than the people they cover going to have any audacity? I mean, isn't Yaba and FFG? They're obese. How are you going to make fun of someone else obese? How? Can you please explain this?
You do it every day.
I can't. Careful, she will call the cops on you. Yeah. I didn't call the cops. I just asked what my options were. Yeah, you called the cops to ask what your options were, right?
Foodie. Because there's this thing when you're a mom that you will do anything to protect your child. Talk about me all you want, make fun of me, but when you're saying things like I sold my daughter for a bottle of alcohol, yeah, and you stated that as a fact, I'm seeing what my options were. Sorry. You think you can live life free of any consequences? I may have not been able to do anything about what you said, but you're going to go too far. You're going to mess with the wrong person, and it's going to be really bad for you one day. Do you get that? I don't think you do. For somebody who doesn't even have children, you sure do a lot of telling us what we should do and how we should raise our children and what we should be doing. And you know what it is? It's because your mom didn't do those things for you when you were a child. You weren't taken to the park. You weren't read a book. That's why you're so fixated on that. And I feel sorry for you. You need to heal that little girl that's so broken in you. Because that little girl is a brat.
Right? There's a difference in disagreeing and making a channel to discuss it and being a gross bully making a channel just to harass someone. Exactly.
Can we just remember that she just took her little
and what's
ceremony
there to discuss and react to?
and she's not supposed to be doing this?
4,000 people watching me eat kebab and rice. What's there to react to other than to fat shame? That's not reacting. Who cares? You act like you don't eat anything, but how are you big then? Would you eat quinoa and rice? Please, you're lying to your audience. Like, if her audience had a brain, they would go, well, what about you, FFG? Like, we saw you. You're big too. I'm just like, it hurts my brain.
But she's not as big as you, and you don't get that.
And just speak up, bro. Blaming you for them bullying her makes sense. Bullying her? What? She was. How am I bullying little mama when she was defending me in her videos? Like, make it make sense. Oh my god.
You didn't do anything while she was still here, and you're telling us how we all should have handled things. Oh my gosh, thumbnail woohoo. Hold on, I gotta take this with my phone. I'm sure there's a way to screenshot maybe on the laptop. I'm just not that cool. Hold on. Like I said, for somebody who sure watched everything go down and didn't mind her putting herself out there to stick up for you, you sure have a lot to say about how we should be handling everything. Why don't you send more than $50 to her family? You make 20 grand a month, remember? Remember that video? Remember the live stream bragging how much you made in Cuba? And every other time you've raged, you always brag about how much money you make? Send more than $50.
What's milk?
FFG donated a lot to an animal shelter, and that's what you donated to a human?
I hate this terminology. Like, are we adults or are we... Well, when Sala heard that, he's like, the cow gives milk, at least the cow benefits us, unlike them. He's like, we get cheese and labna. You know, cow is useful. These people are not... Cows have pretty eyelashes.
Thank you, MK.
I really don't get it. Like, if I'm a cow, then, like, whatever, fine. You have people like Yaba, who's responsible for raising and shaping the morals of another human being, but calls children the R word, bullies people every day, calls people cows like it's some kind of lore. Like, I just, it's disgusting. Oh.
Press down, control, shift, the window switch. How do you do all that at once?
FFG only, by the way. Thanks for super
down, control, shift, the window switcher.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
Be nice? Sounds like 5th grade language.
I'm gonna try it. If you guys aren't here after it, then you know why.
Yeah.
Okay, control, shift.
Milk equals entertainment.
Down, control, shift.
Reactions. That's why it's a lull cow. They're pushing or
I can't do it.
Cows for the bullying and laughter. Oh my god. So it's an actual thing. Like, they have a name for it. You have a name for bullying people. It's so... And you target vulnerable people, because I see not just with me, but like People with autism or obese people. It's always obese people.
Okay, we're going to talk about your little comment about and how you target vulnerable people. So you and Missy Manson harass a stroke victim, somebody who suffers from depression, somebody who's had multiple surgeries, that most of the time they do have to rest, like, because I have pain. You harass somebody who, what was that in? Months ago, didn't feel like being here in the moment. Somebody who had a very public romance scammer situation happen to me, but I don't get any grace, right? When bad things happen to me, you come a million times harder at me. But you're trying to say we attack vulnerable people. Got it. Okay, I just wanted to be clear on that.
These people. So basically you bully and pick on people and you have a term for it. Bravo. Stand up people. Like, again, I just imagine. I'm trying to imagine my SME doing this for a living. SME doing this. Like my mother, a parent, bullying people and calling them lol cows online, making fun of obese people when you are yourself. Like,
maybe she wouldn't do it publicly, but you have me believing you just turned out like this out of nowhere.
Can anyone like make sense of that, or is it just me? Babe, the food was expensive, but I'm still hungry. I'm kidding.
Oh, I forgot about that. Remember when Sala told us all to go unalive ourselves, you guys? And Foodie's doing this live stream. Like, she is just the moral compass, and we all should be listening to her. So let me find that. Hold on. I got to find that comment. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think I could find it now. Is it bullying to tell someone who puts... Yes, it is. This amuses me. I totally lost the comment, but it was a really good one that I wanted to read. Oh, I don't know. You guys scroll up. If I find it again, I'll read it. I just got distracted, and then this is where we ended up. Okay.
What kind of chicken and rice was for dinner? Flop, there's so
okay, that was it. 2 weeks ago, you guys. Oh gosh. Claire, my alarm just went off to meet with you on Discord to talk, but I think I'm going to be a little late. 2 weeks ago, Sala told someone to unalive themselves. Sala said that online. And Foodie's online right now telling us all how horrible we are. Got it. Just wanted to make that clear.
I remember the term lol cow from like 20 years ago. If they call you a cow, it must be their cash cow. Elvin Nix. Totally. Yeah. Please make sense of how you are to blame. Rhonda. Think of the plain seat, Foodie Beauty. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about someone sitting beside me because I have to use their tray in the middle.
Exactly, Haley.
Like, you sure you want to sit here?
Hold on, I want to read this comment before it goes away. Don't forget that live stream where she abandoned Pete, who was questioning his life, to run to Nader's, and she told us all it's not her job to stay at home with Pete and be a good friend. Wow. Hold on, I'm taking a picture of that comment. This might just, I don't know, might appear somewhere. Yeah, that is awful, Tia. She's done and said some horrible things, yet sits here on live stream telling us all how we should behave.
I'm kidding. Well, we'll see. I have so much content to edit, guys. Oh yeah, so we have another vlog coming out after my live stream, which was kind of impromptu, but I miss going live and just speaking my mind, honestly. And I can do it in a way that doesn't bully people because
Can you? Is that what happened today?
When I rage and insult people, it doesn't make me a better person for doing that. But the common thread here is that anytime I've done that, here and there, was in self-defense. Like with anything. With Allah's wife, with anything. What I said about her, no, was wrong, yes. But like you're taking one-off situations where I would self-defend myself, would be in self-defense, and you're using it to justify people bullying every single day for content. Anyway, it's a matter of time. I'm sure that YouTube is gonna get wind of what happened, or they're always changing their policies. And at the end of the day, my content, I literally just bees heading to
and tell people to unalive themselves. That's what you do. So I hope if YouTube does get wind of the situation, I hope they also see the clips where you have said that, because, I mean, really? They need to.
whatever. I do couples channel videos, so it's really, I mean, my conscience is clean, and whatever I have said rude
It
against
shouldn't be
people
clean.
or done in my life, I'm repentant. So
Are you sorry about what you said
we
about my
just have to own
daughter?
up to our
No.
faults from now on. Yeah, for sure, Missy. Share a plain tray. My parrot will poke their part to fly like an island will come now. Yes. Is my flight soon? Oh yeah, baby, you want to say goodbye? Not tonight. We don't have to say goodbye tonight. Nice defensive parrot you have. Oh, Jackalope, hello. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, sick? I love this shirt because I can still cover my arms. But the abaya, see? I have no makeup on. Just a tiny, tiny bit of leftover mascara. Sorry. Um, but I'm getting more into skincare. I remember my doctor saying that I need a whole bunch of vitamins to get like for my hair regrowth. You guys would freak if you saw my hair. It's getting long. But Mary Ruth Organics, those vitamins made me like feel the liquid multivitamin. I'll show you when it gets here. It's a little pricey, but it's not bad.
Where did she repent? No BS. When? When, how, where? When you repent, at least from what I've learned, like you say you're so sorry for your actions to whoever you're praying to, or even yourself, like coming clean to terms with yourself, like I messed up. I'm not going to act like this again. She never stops. She gets worse, if anything. And I'm so sick of this whole like telling us all what we should be doing. And all that keeps ringing in my head. I'll keep saying it. When I truly didn't want to be here anymore, her and Missy Manson came at me harder than they've come at anybody. Behind the scenes, some stuff like I haven't put on here, some stuff I have, but like, where was that grace for me? So no BS, repentant, are you kidding me? Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. No BS sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much.
My vitamins are expensive, but I had to get the vitamins because, especially after you have a hysterectomy, like you're supposed to be on estrogen. I need to go see the hormone replacement therapy clinic and get back on B vitamins, collagen. The older you get, the more you need these things. But I find that I'm having more back problems and things. And besides losing weight, I do need to get on like a healthier regimen. So I'm going to be focusing on that more when I get home in live streams. I hope you guys will come with me this time. Hopefully it will work out.
I had to speed her up. She's driving me nuts.
You got her boat bees. Yes, Tyler. Thanks, babe. What's happening is reactors all made fun of this woman, and now something bad has happened. They're now saying Chantal made them do it. They are to blame. How did I make them do it? How did I make them do it? That's literally what narcissists do. Like these people are narcissists.
You would know,
they're
Foodie.
abusers, they're bullies. It's insane. But they're funny. They're funny though. You were provoked by Allah. Most people would have quit YouTube ages ago if they were put in your skin. Yeah, Amberlyn too. But yeah, like exactly. What he did, exactly, yeah. I was enraged, like seeing him like out Salah like that. Like he's supposed to be his friend, and then the voice note of him calling me Sharmuta and everything. So in direct response to that, that's what I did. So
it's never her fault, guys. It's always somebody else's fault.
I love the Kuwait videos you put out. It was awesome seeing the area. Thank you, Ava. Next time, inshallah, we go to Filik Island because it's a good vibe there. And Salah, you really loves it there. So, and it's there's so much more, but we were on foot, so I think it'll be really good to
So
rent a
you
car.
slowed
They have a car
you
rental
slowed
place
you
there. You
slowed
can
him
rent a
down.
car,
He couldn't
or maybe
explore
like
more.
I said, we could take an actual ferry instead of the yacht. Like we can go on the ferry
Hey
into the
Moo.
car, and then we can drive around freely. Park it on the side. It's like so quiet. Wait till you see part three. Part two is coming up, but part three is really strange. So people who like eerie things will really like part three. There was a really eerie things on the island too. It was like a weird juxtaposition of beauty and really creepy things. It was really interesting. Babe, I love you as moderator. Deleting super chats before I even get to read them. It's easier for them to point the finger and blame someone else rather than admit. Well, that's what they do with the fat shaming too. You know, they look for anything.
You
They
called
wait for any
Allah's
little.
wife fat. Am I just okay? Oh no, she called Allah fat. She called him fat and talked about his wife. That's exactly what happened. That's what, like, she sits here. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys should be ashamed. How do you sleep at night? Meanwhile, her husband's in the chat, or says something like, "Go hurt yourself. Go hurt yourself." She's talking about fat shaming, but she was trying to convince us that Allah was fatter than her, which is there's no way possible, by the way. She's at least 3 times his size. Like, why is it okay for her to do everything, but she's sitting here giving us a lecture like we're supposed to learn from you? You're everything I don't want to be in life. Like, everything I don't want to be.
Slip up I have in myself, like when I rage.
Slip up.
You can hear FFG. Oh, she's raging. Like it makes her happy. Like what kind of sick individual gets happy off of triggering someone else? Like they use these things like, oh, Cuba rage, over and over and over to justify them being bullies about something else. If people don't see it,
she did, Anne.
Show up, just go straight to security. They won't show up. They wouldn't be that dumb. I mean, they'll get arrested. I have enough evidence on her that she's a crazy stalker at this point. And don't think that I haven't forgotten about going to the police station because when I get home, I'm going to rest on the first day. Probably the second day or the day after, I have all the screenshots of all that revenge pee right to the police station. I haven't forgotten about that.
Is this real life?
We like to discover new cultures and histories of.
She was just mocking me for saying, "Oh, I talked to the police and I'm going to see what I can do." And she did like the whole mouse voice and everything. She's going to the police. She's going to the police, everybody. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. She shamed me for wanting to ask the police how I get a grown adult to stop lying about a 10-year-old child. But she's going over FFG. Okay. All right. Glad we know that.
I love going places with you. Honestly, this has been an amazing adventure. I mean, you know, I know people will say things like, "You're on honeymoon." Look, this trip has been so many things for me.
They won't. I learned my lesson. On a side note, you guys, there's basically absolutely nothing you can do. Like nothing you can do. So I learned my lesson that, you know, calling to have a chat and saying, what are my options is probably a waste of everybody's time. It's not wasting resources. Don't let anybody ever tell you that. Like if you truly are in fear or you feel you need to report something, you're not wasting police resources. Like there's officers that are hired to stay at the station. Like if every officer was out for a call, how would we report crimes? Like there's no way, right? So don't let anybody ever tell you if you want to call and you're concerned about something, you're wasting police resources because they are literally paid, the officers at the station, to answer phones and answer questions and take reports. However, I just want to point out the hypocrisy of being made fun of for wanting to stop her from talking about a 10-year-old child, but she's going to the police over FFG. So let's just point that out.
Middle East. Have you seen the beaches here? What, are we going to go to Aruba together or something? Why do we have to be who's on a 3-month honeymoon anyway? But anyway, like every day's a honeymoon. Like every day, Salah will do something for me, take me out to like we just had a really nice romantic dinner.
You're not convincing us. You could stop.
It's just everything is amazing.
Oh my gosh, Moo, I'm so sorry.
Has been amazing. Becoming better people together is amazing. So yeah, so thanks for trying to keep me level-headed and grounded as much as possible.
We never tear down little mama. That didn't happen.
And then paying a super chat just for an elementary schooler insult. Yeah. Let's pretend it's long flowing and shiny under there.
Yes, Minka, I will look right now for some
I want it to
hotlines.
go to dry glue. Mama, take a long look into their souls. Is that me, VI peasant? Stop it. Did you guys ever think I would be here in a hijab in front of you? You know what? I hope I'm living proof someday. I'm not perfect yet, but I hope someday I'm proof that you can go from any kind of past and become any kind of person you want to be. And you can become a better person. Like, and it's not overnight, it's step by step. Even I think sometimes it's overnight. Sometimes I get very impatient, but I've had to learn these lessons over. You will keep repeating the same mistakes and they will keep making your life miserable until you really learn it. Like, I need to learn patience, so I'll keep being tested over situations where I need my patience. And it just, I need to learn these things, and it's just so hard to grow as a person sometimes. Growth is really, really hard and uncomfortable and scary, really gross. But at the other end, it does, feel nice. I wouldn't go back to how I was for $1 million. Well, maybe, no, I'm kidding. No, not for $1 million, because what I have now is valuable and priceless and beyond money, honestly. Like, I know it sounds corny, but no, honestly. Salah is, I don't have to support him. He's not a bum. But if I had to, I would work 3 jobs to keep this kind of man in my life because he's that
Delta,
valuable.
thank you for the
Like,
super
he's
chat. Hold on, let me
such a
pause
rock star.
this. We're behind anyway, so it's not like we can still catch up. Delta said, last day with her husband and raging. What a loving couple. Chantel is the devil in her own life. Agreed. I almost feel bad for her. Like, I almost feel bad for her that her husband wants nothing to do with her. That's why she has to rage online during her last hours there. I got a super chat. Delta sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Thank you.
Never makes me feel bad, and always defends me whenever somebody, even when somebody fat shames me or hard on myself. If I say something about myself, yeah, but you're so beautiful, or just an amazing human.
Mm-hmm.
I
Who
would
believes
work 3
that?
shifts at Krispy Kreme here in Kuwait just for us to make it. I don't care. They're not going to take responsibility for what they did, but blame Miriam. It's so strange to hear people call me that. It's going to take some getting used to. Thanks, Freya, for being respectful. You guys can call me either one. I hope YouTube sees. Yeah. Can you apologize to the Maldives? No, it reminded me of that. It's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
My little mama obviously had problems. No one is to blame. However, those that did harass or make nasty videos should just admit it was wrong and didn't help. Yeah. And some people, Rhonda, probably went beyond the videos and harassed her in real life. Maybe, you know how trolling is.
Don't put that out there. I don't think...
She's a wicked witch, 100%.
Do you want to know something? I'm sick of this whole putting blame thing.
Welcome to Grand Prairie.
Do you know I have somebody from Unstoppable Morgan's community literally reaching out to me on private accounts that only 100 people know about, like 100 people in my real life that follow me on Facebook, because like I don't let really that many people on my page, to be honest. I'm more like guarded with Facebook and everything else. That was a mistake. I should have been more guarded on YouTube. I wish I could take that back, but I can't. I could just learn from my lessons. But I only have like 100 people that follow me on Facebook and Instagram, like my real life, like family and like best friends and stuff like that. Somebody's reaching out to me saying some of the most vile stuff, like, and like, I'm here. I can't blame that stuff for the problems in my life, right? Like, it sucks that people go real life. It sucks that people bully Chantel, like you, the actual bully. It sucks, but like, truly, if something happened to me tomorrow, it wouldn't be anybody else's fault but my own. Like, we have to stop placing blame. And we need to get more information before we state everything as a fact. Like, some of the stuff people are saying, like talking as if this really happened as a fact. We don't know. And it sucks we have to be that way. But we have to question everything online. We just have to. I don't know. I'm getting sick of the whole reaction channels. Meanwhile, we're not living in that person's home. We can't see their day-to-day life. We can't see that stuff. And to be honest, this person didn't come online spreading positivity, sunshine, and rainbows. Like, they were talking about reaction channels too. Stop spinning the narrative. Like, just stop. It's not helping anybody at all.
Ready, set, bees. Oh, loyalty bees there. Hey, ready, set, bees. That's a lot to take on and pack and move and clean. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do that before I come back here too. Why are people saying Pete's is being evicted and kicked out? No, like we're both moving out, so it's not like he's not going to be
Did
living
Pete's
on the
know that
street.
though?
It's going to be into another nice apartment. Um, yeah, so that's it. Sorry, my room. I'm in the room because the kids. We came home. There were 6 kids playing outside and screaming in the hall on these little tricycles they ride around. Babe, one of them almost ran you over. Did you see? Christmas got me broke. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Cuba Rage is so overdone. Right. My anger, I was mostly angry at you know who. The dynamic duo, Naturd and Doodoo. Sorry, I'm never going to address them by the real name. After after everything they did, like it was just a horrible situation. Like I was emotionally manipulated by him and them, lied to for so long, put into uncomfortable situations, abused. I just like there's no I don't even have to explain that, but even I was surprised. Like, a bottle of rum will never do anyone any good. Number one, um, Kuwait is absolutely beautiful. It is reported all for real. The
Yeah,
police
Pete's
is so
found
legit.
out they had
I
to
have to
move
get
on
everything
live stream.
together
Hi,
back
Welsh
and like
Rarebit.
make a case of it. I guess I don't. It's overwhelming. I don't even know where to begin. You know, I feel like the police don't take these things seriously. Frankie Port. Oh my God, Sam. Thanks, Trixie. Can't imagine my life without you anymore, babe. Love you
They
more.
don't take it seriously and they
Me
don't
neither,
care.
baby. It's true. You're like
They
for me.
don't care about this online stuff. And it could be, I don't know. Lydia, Lydia, thank you so much. Hi, just sending you love. Get a fancy coffee drink. Oh my gosh, I will before we go live again. Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. Lydia sent me a super chat. Woohoo, Starbucks. I'm so excited. I'm going to get a Java chip. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are spoiling me. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I keep pausing. She's just really irritating.
You're my special person. You're my family. You really are. I get emotional just thinking about it and just thinking about like leaving you. Whenever I came here, I was at the airport and there was a wife and she was leaving. She was had to leave the husband and the daughter at the security. The husband and daughter were traveling somewhere and they were bawling for having to leave each other. And I remember looking at the woman and thinking, I like mouthed to her. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I felt so bad for her, and she just smiled at me through tears and like I'm gonna feel that way. Leaving Salah and Harry. Babe, will you bring Harry to the airport? Chantal and Salah sitting in a tree. Beeezing. Barack Go Goblin. Have you considered working on weight loss again? You're evolving morals, a new perspective. Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. My weight needs attention from if anything else for health. Whenever I'm fat positive, I'm not fat positive. There's nothing really positive about being obese on your body. But like I say, while you're working on bettering yourself, being hating yourself and not loving who you are, in the meantime, you're allowed to like want to work on yourself and have problems because no human is perfect, and love yourself at the same time. I've learned that it's really important instead of having all this guilt and all this self-hatred like clearly FFG has for herself. I'm sorry, but somebody who starts their online presence with I'm going to be better than Amber Lynn, I'm going to do everything, like what was her motto, basically saying she's going to be better than Amber Lynn and I at weight loss, and here you are. That's your karma for saying that, exactly, gaining weight. But yes, I fully need to work on that now. But I really think you need to work on the inside, like before you work on things like that. It's so true. I feel like I really want to respect my body more. Hopefully, I have the strength, inshallah, to get through it. Hi, basic.
Wait, so she said that she's leaving the cats
I'm
with
fat. That's
Pete's?
why. Why are you breathing so hard?
She said she's rehoming
And I'm
Sam,
full dress.
but nothing about
Never
BBJ.
going back to that old
Hold
situation.
on. So I actually have seen a few people say poor BBJ, she's not mentioning BBJ. So, oh my gosh, she won't take her cats. Oh no, poor BBJ. Oh my gosh. I don't want her to go back to Canada then. She's going to ruin BBJ's life, literally. Oh my gosh.
No, I hope not.
I
If you
cannot
hear it in
stand
voice
this
now,
chick.
because
I'm
I feel
sorry.
for you.
I
Thanks,
tried. I can't
Elsie.
hold
You
back.
guys are
She makes
sweet.
me so mad.
Yeah. So I just wanted to speak out against that because that's the main defense of people bringing up old things, bringing up the one time Salah said that when it's like that's so totally different to harassing somebody and bullying them. Like he didn't say that against anyone in particular. He didn't target one person. He didn't say it over and over. He didn't bully
He
people
told
over and
someone to
over
go
because
hurt
people do
themselves, to
to push them
unalive
to a limit,
themselves.
you know?
Stop making excuses.
She's
You have
fat
sat here this
and
whole flippin' live stream and made somebody else's death about you. Do you get that? You've sat here this whole time and made yourself a victim. Somehow this has all been about you. Same person who made the video as soon as everybody found out. I don't agree with that. I don't think any videos of people pretending to be sad should have been made. Like, that's so tacky. That's so tacky. But anyways, Foodie, your fake husband literally told somebody to go unalive themselves. And you're sitting here trying to judge us and shame us? Come on.
is still fat shaming you. So funny. Yeah, and she does it a lot. She'll comment about what I'm eating all the time. Like you probably log off and go to Burger King yourself and get a nashi because you want to be like me so bad. I joined your channel, and about a month later, my boyfriend said, "What's going on with Foodie? Is that she moved to Kuwait and got married. No one can beat your content, Chantal." Thanks, Ava. I mean, I just live my life and just vlog it. I hope you guys are entertained because I do
I'm
like
not.
to hold people's attention.
I'm not entertained one
And
bit.
I understand that I'm going to be criticized, but harassed and bullied, no. I never thought it would be that bad. But honestly, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, you guys make it worthwhile. Honestly. My bees are ship. A bees are ship.
A beezer ship.
Thank you so much. Where does this all has been very impulsive, spontaneous. It's far, far better than the lifestyle you had before. You were going nowhere fast. Yeah, at least nowhere good. Yeah, that's true. I was very on a very big downward spiral. Um oh yeah, for sure. I don't know. I mean, I believe I've asked God for things in my life and I've gotten them.
Is the volume bad?
You know, like I prayed so hard for a sister. I mean, I know you can say it's coincidence. Technically, you can explain things.
I think
It's
that's
not
as loud
hard,
as it will
but
go.
you just know in your heart if you know. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of miracles in my life. I've had a lot of just reasons for me to believe. Oh no, that's okay. You guys can still call me Shanta. Hi, Golden Girl. Grandpa Bill says he's happy you got rid of the other loser and is happy to see you married. Thank you. I think everyone is. I think everyone is. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking about like I don't even like to see myself in my old live streams. I honestly hate it. I loathe it.
Oh, I should
I don't
react to
like
an old
it.
live stream then soon.
But
Hey, T.
well, girl, none of your beeswax. I update people on Chantal too. They have no clue what I'm talking about. If everyone's so worried about Pete, then they should start sending him some money every month and I pay his way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Nope, I'm sorry.
Yours.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just going to flat out say it. Chantal took on that responsibility, not the rest of us. She took on the responsibility to take care of Pete and pay for him for life. Not us. It's not anybody's responsibility, to be honest. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean because I know Pete's is struggling, but like, we don't help people by cushioning falls. We don't help people by picking them up out of the situation that they're in and not providing them any tools or anything like that. Like the best thing everybody can do for Pete's is to keep encouraging Pete's to want to do better for themselves. Like this whole enabling everybody thing is why I'm just going to say it. Actually, I'm going to say it a little bit more delicately. If people enabled me like people enabled them, I would not be here today. It's because of tough love and me having to figure out, like my parents never just picked me up out of a situation and like made my life better. It was they've rescued me a million times, but they gave me tools like, okay, let's start. And they gave me like, they asked me questions. What are we going to do for this? Like, how are we going to do this? Like, I was never enabled. And that's one thing, like, I'm so proud of my family. Like, I was so mad at them for a long time, but nobody enabled me. And that's why I'm still here.
I forgot about the Cuba rage. Like, I forgot about my tequila rage back in 2014. Seriously. Like, it was a dumb alcohol rage. You know, alcohol's not good. Like, not good at all. I don't miss those.
You're telling me.
Self-destructive substances at all. You know, I don't miss how they made me feel in the end, and my dependency on them, and how much they cost. I used to defend it like, this is my medication, you know, but it is addictive. You know, you become dependent on it. A lot of people say marijuana is not addictive. Well, it is in a way, because whenever I would not have it, I would really miss it, like to the point where I would like itch for it. I want it. I want a wheelchair, and I would be crabby. Like, I'd go through like psychological withdrawals.
Oh, I want to say what
It's
I
not
think
like a
so bad,
dangerous
but it could get
physical kind of
twisted.
withdrawal, but or life threatening, but still.
Okay.
It's like food.
How can I word this delicately? Some people don't get addicted to marijuana. I don't think, like, I've never known anybody to go to rehab just for marijuana. Like, actually, I don't know anybody who's been to rehab for marijuana. It was always for math, alcohol, whatever. You, however, Foodie, I believe you're addicted to anything and everything. You get, if something changes, like, your mind state so much that you become angry, or you become promiscuous, which we've seen, or you spend all your money on it, or you're neglecting your life's responsibilities because of it, it's a problem. And with you, anything that changes your mental state is a problem.
All right, I'm gonna go soon because I'm so tired and I have so much work to do.
Congratulations, Sarah Jane. That's awesome. 5 years.
I'm like contemplating, like, whenever I do get home, should I go live like in the taxi? Oh no, I'm not gonna be in a taxi because my family's bringing me home. Should I start going live in the car, and then when I get home, show you?
No, you shouldn't. Hang out with your family.
And then just keep like the camera on and bees. Oh my gosh,
go read a book to your mom.
Babe, is Harry awake right now? I can go get him. Even if a substance isn't physically addictive, a person will become addicted to routine. Yeah, Mimi, like, I was getting so, like, just taking a wheelchair, going live, Mario beezing, ordering a bunch of food.
But that's not all you did. It got really bad.
Intervention. Are you concerned you'll have a hard time abstaining from weed once you get back? No. Jack, it might take... It's gonna feel like I'm back into, like, my old life, like that. Like, not behavior-wise, but, like, once I go home, it's gonna bring back all those...
Behavior-wise.
My old life from 3 months ago. And... I'll have to just be very...
So proud of you, Tia. I think I'm proud of you too. Congratulations to everybody in recovery, or wanting to be sober, or have family in recovery. Like, that's huge.
I hope Sam goes, and Baby J, I want to sniff her bald spots. Pete's helped to clean the villa, yeah. I gotta clean it. I don't want to leave it messy like that. Especially if they have to show the apartment to people. Like, what if you're sleeping? They just open the door and go,
can we talk about that just for a second? I saw this clip on Twitter, and because I didn't want anybody else to vomit like I wanted to, I didn't share it. But Pete's accidentally showed the carpet in the house, and there's like pieces of poop everywhere. Oh my gosh, thumbnail woohoo. Hold on. I think Foodie should be ashamed of herself that she left it that way. Because I know for me, even if I go like, if I do like a staycation a few cities over or whatever, or I go to a beach city, like, I clean. I always clean before I go. So it's odd to me she left poop on the floor. I'm telling you, the floor is absolutely disgusting. No wonder why animal control told them that they needed to clean the house. Like, it was really bad, you guys.
With your CPAP on? Oh, that's CPAP. If anything else, I want to wait to throw it off a cliff. Babe, if I don't need my CPAP anymore, can we go to the desert and feed it to a camel? I guarantee within a day or two, the reactor's FFG will say she's high. Look at her. Yeah, yo. Rhonda, they're gonna say, "Oh, she's doing it off camera at night," like they know anything. Like these people act like when they say you don't sleep with your husband, blah blah blah. Do you literally like? Do you teleport from your little place in Montreal and come and stay in the bedroom with us? Like you have no idea.
Foodie. Like, nobody has to teleport, fly, travel, take the bus, a cab, anything to be able to tell that your husband does not want you. He physically made a face and was revolted and disgusted by you and moved away.
Like the only thing she had to react to, she was like, she's eating this much is like she's not gonna get any after. Like who makes these comments? Like people can't eat dinner and then have intimate time together? Like, are you kidding? So you're saying that like I don't get it. You clearly also eat this much, so you're outing your like I don't get it. You love the camel so much, babe. Yeah. See, Pappy. All right, I'll show you. The Black's Chaos. I just got here. It's crazy how FFG won't take any accountability for anything she says or does. None. Her audience doesn't hold her accountable like they do me, and she does a lot worse. Her audience doesn't matter to me, honestly. You guys are the only thing that's gonna matter. You know, I've said what I need to say. I feel like saying anything more about the situation, especially with little mama, will just keep drama going for the family, and I don't want that to happen.
You just did it for an hour.
So I think it's best to just, I said what I need to say. Hopefully people will be more aware.
Foodie.
Probably not.
Let it start with you. Can you be the example? You're the one with the huge platform. You're blaming all of us with these tiny platforms, pointing the finger like you had a huge platform to try and help somebody on.
If I move over, well.
Yes, he'll probably crush something.
Here it is. They are, babe, it's a famous thing. Look at, it's a famous thing, my CPAP machine. I always show them.
I mean, she's telling us to be more aware. And I'm never going to let her forget this. So, you know, sorry I keep repeating it. We're supposed to be more aware. But during my time, I didn't want to be here. You gave me no grace and implied that I sold my daughter to GB for a bottle. When does being more aware start with you? You and your friend Missy Manson, who have made community posts after community posts making fun of everybody's age, looks, weight. Your fake husband told somebody to go unalive themselves. When does change start with you? Oh,
hi, Black's Chaos. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you have safe travels. You're right. It's best to send prayers, light and love, and ignore all the haters. Yes, absolutely. I think, though, it's to a point, you know, where somebody ends their life, where we have to, you know, you have to examine the toxic environment on a platform that's allowing people to be targeted over and over and over. This is supposed to be a place of entertainment. If you want to express yourself against somebody's content or their thoughts, do it in a constructive, non-hateful way. Hating
she
people,
means don't do like she did.
Is never the answer.
Don't do like she did and make a community post saying somebody sold their daughter for a bottle of alcohol. She means don't be like her. If you're going to listen to anything she says, just don't be like Foodie Beauty. I know you guys wouldn't be, but...
You know? So, Pappy has more passport stamps than Gert. Flop, Gargamel cannot leave the country. We need a Pappy emoji. Yeah, true. I need to update the emojis.
Oh my god, same. I forgot how to do it. That's why I haven't. I literally forgot how to make new emojis.
Yeah, I think it's just time to... different chapter of life and, you know.
Are you going to publicly apologize to me for what you said?
Anyway, I got to go for now, guys.
You should.
Oh, 111, babe. It's been so fun. So stay tuned.
Oh, it's been a blast.
For our Stella and Chantel channel. Part 2 will be up.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a part 3. Part 3 is kind of creepy.
I'm on the edge of my seat, baby.
So, part 2 was good, too. We got so much content out of that trip, you know? So I know it looks to people like, oh, she's spending a lot of money. She's going places. Honestly,
hey, Sage.
In this type of work, you need to spend money to make money in a way, you know?
So, Moo, I am aware of that channel, and, like, I don't care. Like, oh, no, you're making fun of the fact that I used to be an alcoholic. Well, I'm still an alcoholic. I'm just sober now in 5 years. You're never cured. Like, I'm not cured from it. I just have a length of sobriety or a clean time under my belt. I'm aware of that channel. I don't care. But to poke fun of it about it, you guys, and my little upcoming album I'm making as a joke, I have a song that I love it when we're just boozing together, like the cruising together song, but it's like I'm gonna make fun of it. Like people using my past to try and hurt me doesn't really hurt me. The only thing that's really, really disgusted me is what Foodie said about my child. And you know what's weird to me? That other person never made a statement about it. It just dawned on me. Foodie called that other person a predator, and they never made a statement on it. That's odd to me. Anyways, like you can't use my past against me because I talk about my past, and it's like I laugh at it anyways because like it's better than crying. So
yeah, that's just how it is.
different stage.
Thank
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Okay, thank you, Trixie. Thanks everybody for being here and listening to me,
Uh-huh.
and for your positivity. I just get positive vibes from my chats now.
Oh yeah, this has been so positive.
Also a lot of trolling and hate and stuff. I just really appreciate you guys being here. Pure laziness, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna sing you the super chat song in a second.
I want to speak away too, for sure. Thank you, Fran. Thanks, guys. Brittany.
She is a bad person.
Okay, guys. Thanks, babe, for being here. Thank you, Mina. Thanks, everybody, for the love and support, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Shreya.
Sorry, I don't need to hear her say bye to everybody. I got a super chat. Different Sage sent me a super chat. Woohoo! She's such a bad person. It's sad, really. She's evil. I'm not even one of those people who like. I don't walk around like that's the devil. She's the devil. He's the devil. Like I just don't say that in my real life. But like Foodie Beauty's the devil. I'm sorry. Like you cannot convince me otherwise. Amanda said Chantal drives me crazy because she is such a blob. I can't send her now, and I have watched her for 4 years, and I liked her then, but not now. The thing is, with her, she thinks everybody hates her because of her weight. Like, I don't like her because she's an ugly person on the inside. Like, there's nothing good about Foodie Beauty. Before, I used to look for the good because I kind of do that with everybody. Like, I'll look for the good, even if there's none to be found. Like, I'm still trying to look. But with Foodie, I've tried, I've looked, I'm tired. There's nothing good about her at all. You could see it in her eyes. Yes, certain looks she does, the certain scowls, like she's just not right. That's all I could say about it. She's just not right. And I hope, she's trying to make it seem like she's on this new spiritual journey and how dare we judge it? No. I thought after that ceremony, she wasn't supposed to be doing what she just did. Like, I don't get it. I know the devil and Chantal is not it. Well, she's related. If she's not specifically the devil, she's related to it. Sorry, just saying. I don't care about her weight at all now. I do think someone who has that weight should wear a shirt. I mean, her weight, I can't really shame it. It's just unfortunate that she's doing that to herself. Like, but I will call her out on her ugly behavior. And I will say that I wish I didn't see a lot of her when she was high all the time or drinking and she refused to wear clothes. I wish that never happened. But, like, I'm not going to shame her for a weight. Like, when I could shame her for something she really can change immediately, which is her attitude. You don't care if she wears a shirt. I do. I mean, Moo said, I just want to say I'm proud of you, Breezy. Thank you so much, Moo. I got a super chat. Moo sent me a super chat. Woohoo. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. I am going to go get my butt into the shower and get some caffeine in my system. And then we're going to go live. I'll actually be on camera at some point. It'll be before midnight. I just feel like the afternoon is like really getting away from me right now. So like I wanted it to be at 3, but I don't know that that's still happening at 3. I'll try and make it at 3. She never takes accountability. It's always everyone else's fault. Exactly. And that's why she'll never change. That's why she will never change. Like, change comes when you're able to look at yourself in the mirror and acknowledge the parts that aren't good with you, that aren't right within you, and say, hey, I played a major role in this happening. Or, hey, like, I could have done a lot of things differently. And because she is a coward, I'm just going to say it, and she doesn't want to face her demons, she doesn't want to face that a lot of her problems are because of herself, she's just going to stay stuck. Do something nice for yourself. Shake it off. All right, let's shake off Foodie's bad vibes and negativity. Shake, 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 shake. I had to do an extra one there. All right, you guys, I will see you in a little bit. I'll probably announce like 10 minutes before. All right, Tia said get some exercise. Tia, I bought myself a little 10-pound weight at Five Below. Like, I don't know. I've been researching gyms and I'm having still like so much fear for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Like, I've never been made fun of at a gym, so I don't know where this fear comes from. But so I bought myself a 10-pound weight. And I've been starting off like I'll sit down and I'll do like 10 reps on each arm, and then I'll go about my day. Then like a couple hours go by, then I'll do it again. And that's like my form of like trying to start something. Thank you, Tia. I need all the help I can get. I'm really interested in trying yoga too. Because I just feel like it would be amazing for my back. I just have to be super careful. But thank you, Different Sage. No, I don't take any crap. And I think that's where people go wrong. Like, they think because I'm nice, like they mistake my kindness for a weakness. And when I defend myself, it seems to be like a really big deal. Like, I remember I was in a chat not that long ago and somebody started just attacking me. And then when I stood up for myself, they were like, you really are a bitch. And I'm like, yeah, so because I stand up for myself. Okay, keep running with that. Fit people don't go to the gym to make fun of not fit people. So my thing is, like, I'm really insecure about my arms because throughout my life, like, I've fluctuated with my weight so much. Like, I've been way too thin and I've been very overweight, and it's all stayed on my arms. So it's like, I have this fear, like I don't wear a whole lot of sleeveless shirts. Or like if I do wear sleeveless, like it has to try and cover up my arms a little bit. But I think I have this fear of going and like being like this abnormal thing that everybody's going to look at and be like, oh, the rest of her is okay, but her arms, like, I don't know. And I see so many people filming others in the gym, making fun of them. And I guess like in my head, that's going to happen to me. And I'm going to end up online with like my giant marshmallow arms. So like in my head, I guess that keeps me stuck. And like, it really sucks. Like people who film in the gym, I'm not talking about you, Tia, but I'm saying people who film other people, like really need to be aware of that, because people like me see it and it's like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want people making fun of my body size or my weight. Yeah, my arms are my biggest, like my arms, I would say my nose, and my hair. Those are like the three things like I'm very insecure about. So I'm like everyone else, you guys, like I have things about my body. Like I really wish I could change immediately, but I can't. I've honestly thought like before, I had this thought recently. I'm like, how much would it be just to get like lipo on my arms? And like, I realize that's really unhealthy to automatically think like that. So I'm obviously not going to do that. I couldn't afford it anyways, but, I don't know. I guess I'm just having a moment. Oh, you guys, there's a fake me in the chat calling me a bully. Thank you for using a really good picture of me. I love that picture of myself. That's like one of the only pictures I actually like of myself. You're 43? That's awesome, Mama 3. Oh, thank you, Sarah Jane. A compression shirt can make you feel better about it and you'll forget all about it. Can I find those on Amazon? See, I don't think I cared before. Like, I really wish I would have went to the gym before. And like, especially, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have a vulnerable moment. I think seeing myself in pictures more and on stream more and stuff like that made me very super aware of my arms. And then a fear kind of kicked in. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to get over it. Like I've faced worse things before. I faced a whole ass alcohol addiction. Like I can go to the gym. Like I can fit, like this should be easy compared to the stuff I faced. And there's more important things. True. Everyone has flaws. That's true. I think for a lot of us, so like we could see something different in the mirror, right? Like maybe somebody looking at me wouldn't even notice my arms. But to me, like every movement, when I'm brushing my hair, when I'm blow drying my hair, when I'm doing makeup, I'm super aware of my arms. So we all have flaws. And it's just like, I guess I'm hoping that you could see through me. Like, it's okay to have fears. It's okay to have things you don't like about yourself. Like, but if we have the ability to make a difference or a change or get healthier, we should probably start doing it. And I guess I'm saying this to hold myself accountable too. Like I've literally ran the streets drunk for weeks at a time. And like, I'm afraid to go to the gym. So I don't know. Like I have to get over this silly fear. Just bring your earbuds and so yeah, Sarah Jane, I'll probably have to do that. I don't let people take pictures of me. I can take pictures of myself. I mean, I doubt that it would even happen to me. Like, I doubt that this would even happen. Like, what are the odds I would be the one person, the one time somebody decides to film and they're like, oh, look at Breezy's arms. Ha ha ha. Check out her YouTube channel. It's not going to happen. But in my head, because I've seen it happen to other people, I remember that. Do you guys remember when the ex-playmate, I think she used to be a playmate or a Playboy bunny, she filmed a woman in the gym changing and was like, oh, if I have to see it, so do you. And she actually ended up being taken to court over it. I don't remember what happened. I hope she got banned from the gym. But like that's like been sticking out in my head. Like people really do. And I remember seeing something on, I think it was Instagram recently, where a guy was like changing in the background and this guy was like looked too focused on his body. And the guy was like, dude, like you shouldn't be filming in here. And the other guy got really upset. But I'm just like, I have these stupid little fears in my head. And we see our insecurities more than anyone else does. Yeah, in our minds, it's definitely exaggerated. Like, I don't know. But like I said, I got myself a 10-pound weight. I've been just like throughout the day, I'll sit down and I'll do some like little up and down, side to side things with them. And like, I feel like I'm making a start. So maybe if I get my arms more toned at home, I'll feel like so much more confident at the gym. I don't even know why I'm still talking about this. I'm sorry. I'm sure not one person in here cares if I go to the gym or not, but I guess I really needed to talk about this. Fear is an excuse. Maybe. Maybe. It probably is. So I don't know. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that I'm being very honest and can get very honest feedback back. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the super sticker, Moo. How cute. I got a super sticker. I got a super sticker. Moo sent me a super sticker. Woohoo. We are our worst critics. So true. Uncle Buck, I was bullied really hard all throughout high school. So I always got prejudged myself to avoid behaviors I got bullied for. Yeah, I got weight shamed in high school, which was weird because that's when I was my thinnest. I was 103 pounds in high school. But I remember one day this girl in my little group of friends, who I clearly know wasn't a friend now, but like she used to make fun of things about my body. Like she made fun of the fact I had thunder thighs and she used to call me my real name. We'll just say Breezy Thunder Thighs. And I remember one time she drew a picture and taped it up in class. So when everybody was leaving out the school door, like you would have to walk by my picture and my thunder thighs. Maybe that's where it comes from. But like I can guarantee at 103 pounds, I did not have thunder thighs. Like looking back, I was way too thin. I'm 5'7", so I'm very tall. And I was very thin. I won't go to the gym. Yeah, no, I have to go. I have to go. And I've been looking into Planet Fitness because they have like, I guess these hydro massage or something. And they have I think they have tanning beds. And so maybe if I'm more tan, I won't notice my arms so much. I don't know. I'm like looking at things that have like really exciting benefits to offer. So like I'll want to go and I'll want to tan and I'll want to go get a massage and I'll want to go swimming or something, you know? Oh gosh, no, I'm not friends with her. To be honest, she reached out to me in my addiction, not to say sorry or anything, like to sell me some of her MLM stuff. And boy, did she regret that. Like, I had this thing when I was drunk, like I would tell you about everything you've done to me in my life and like why it really affected me. And I used to do that. So she contacted me to send some like, try to sell me like skincare and like, I don't know, some weird stuff. And I remember I was like, oh, by the way, while you're here, do you know? And I told her everything that she'd done, everything that she'd done. And I remember I was like upset because I checked her page and she was talking about how like she'll raise her children to never be bullies and stuff like that. And then I'm like, but do you remember? So I had a moment I kind of regret as much as I said, but at the same time, like after all you put me through, you probably shouldn't have reached out to me to try to send your I can't even say MLM stuff. That it was MLM. It was like not Plexus, but it was something where like it was vitamins and skincare and weight loss and I don't know. I'm trying to think of what those, it wasn't Plexus. It was something big like that though. And like the wraps that you wrap around your stomach and which was really odd that she used to make fun of my weight at 103 pounds, but yet she's trying to sell me weight loss supplements. Like, if that's not a slap in the face, I don't know what is. Yeah, Moo, I've been really looking into Planet Fitness. I don't have one in my city, so like I'd have to go like travel like a whole 10 minutes to one. But that's not a big deal. I Uber everywhere anyways. She targeted Allah's wife calling her a dog. Yeah, she did say that, Olivia. She was selling them. It wasn't Herbalife, however you say it. It was gosh, it was another really big one. Like if you guys say it, I'll recognize it, but it for some reason it sounds like it, but it's not. I don't know. They sell like bulletproof coffee, these wraps you wrap around your stomach, probiotics. I can't remember the rest of it now, but like they kind of sell everything. Wasn't Amway. Oh, really, Moo? It's a really big one, you guys. Like a lot of people, I don't know that as many people are promoting it now, but for a while it was like everybody was trying to sell it to you. It works. Yes, that's it. See, for some reason I wanted to keep saying It Cosmetics, but it wasn't that. It was something with an It something. So I think it's It Works. Oh, you bought it? Yeah, no. Like, even if I really wanted them, I definitely wouldn't have bought it from her. I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, call me petty all you want, but like, you drew pictures of me when I was 103 pounds. Like, I'm not buying your weight loss supplements. You can stick it up your patoot. I don't do all that stuff. To be honest, I wouldn't spend that much anyways, because you could get probiotics for cheaper at like Walmart and CVS or Amazon. Like, I can buy protein shakes at GNC. Like, I can really find other places to do it without having to commit to it every single month and spend like $800 for things I could get for probably like $40 at different stores. It was on the tip. Yeah, I couldn't remember what the heck it was called. Yeah, it's definitely a scam. A salon I worked at used to sell new skin and it works. Worst experience of my life. It costs so much. Like, and they try and reel you into like, if you post this for me, blah, 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 you'll be entered into this giveaway. Like the giveaways never happen. And like, I don't know. Or like, if you sign up now, every month it'll be $10 cheaper. And it's like, it went down from $1 million to like $5 less. Like, yeah, plant-based protein shakes. I've been looking at like, I'm looking for a really good cleansing shake. If you guys know of any good of those, where like it just kind of detoxes your whole body. But I don't want one of those kinds where you're like stuck in the bathroom for a year. Sorry, we're doing to TMI. Like I want something that genuinely like makes you feel good and detoxes your body. So if you know of that and it's not an MLM, please contact me and let me know. Oh, you had to sell Young Living when I worked at a pharmacy? Oh, no. $20 a month for access to hydro massage and tanning beds. I used to be a member. $10 a month for access to equipment. Then we're going big, baby. We're doing the $20 a month. Like, I want the tanning beds. I want the hydro massage. Like, I want it all because, like, I'm one of those people who need to be very motivated to go. Like, if I just know I'm going to have to work on equipment that I probably won't even know how to use anyways, like, I won't go. But I think I saw Planet Fitness and the $20 also offers the, what is it called? Training, some type of like, where somebody would tell you what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, but I don't think I would do bone broth because no, I don't think I could do bone broth. But if there's something else, I would not ever try that in my life, Moo. Like that, nothing about that sounds exciting to me. I don't particularly enjoy sitting on the toilet. So like that doesn't sound like a fun time to me. But maybe I would, I don't know. Like I want to drink coffee, not it to go into some weird like space in my body. Yeah, be a Planet Fit. I'd feel so cool too. I'd finally have a black card. Like it'd be a gym membership that I'd finally have. We all know I'm not getting any Amex black cards or anything like that. So at least I'd finally have a black card. Pay you and you'll tell me what to do. As fun as that sounds, I don't know what kind of guidance you'd give me, Tom. I'm a little cautious. The black card rocks. I know I would finally feel so cool. I'd probably buy like a new wallet just for my black card. You saw people do that on your strange addiction. Yeah, I know the Kardashians do like all these weird things too. Like one time they did like a hoo-ha steamer and like all these weird things that like I just don't know how I would feel about people being that close to different parts of my body and like it just all being out in the open and like I don't know. Like I don't think I could do it. Let's see. All right, you guys, I have to get off here. Like I will talk forever. They are so extra. Oh my gosh. I remember I saw Kim Kardashian get that like vampire facial once and it looked like the most miserable time in the world. Like she cried the whole entire time. Like why put yourself through that? I don't know. Have I ever thought of Yes, Jamie. So I keep thinking about it. I'm doing like a get ready with me because like, I don't know, my bathroom's cute. Why not? But it's very hard sometimes because like I do want to respect, like I even thought about showing my home, but like I want to respect that my daughter feels very safe here. So like I'm cautious about exactly like what I want to show on camera. Like I'm not ashamed of my home or anything. I like it. But I'm just very cautious of what exactly I want to show, especially since people find like any chance to bring up my daughter would be like, do you see what kind of curling conditioner she has? Like people would rip me apart. So like I'm just cautious of what I want to show. But I am going to make a video. It will happen eventually. It's just probably going to take a while to be able to get like clips when nobody else is here or, you know. Yeah, so Moo, I'm really good at chia seed puddings. Like those are really the only things I'm really good at. Like if you're looking to watch my channel to learn how to create amazing recipes, like you are in the wrong place. Like I barely can get around a kitchen. And like that's embarrassing to say, but I'm just not one of those people who like to cook and it just doesn't come natural to me. Like it's not a fun time. Cooking stresses me out. Will I do it? Yes, but most of the time it's a disaster. Like it's not fun. So if you want to just see what I eat basically, and like I can make my different chia seed puddings and we could do a get ready with me, like what products I use. Because I'm really loving my skin lately and different things like that. But like, yeah, if you're watching me to learn really amazing vegan recipes or plant-based recipes or like you're not going to find that here unless I start doing HelloFresh. Oh my gosh, I love chia seed pudding. Like before, when people would tell me they ate certain foods and it just like cured certain things, I literally would roll my eyes at them. Because I just never had that experience with food, like something that just made me feel amazing. But like since I've been eating chia seed pudding every day, every single day, like my inflammation is so much better. My pain is more manageable. My skin is really shiny. I don't walk around feeling like bloated all the time. Like chia seed pudding really is good for you. So yeah, Claire, I wish I loved cooking. I think it's because like all the men throughout the history of my family have always been the cooks. So like for me, it wasn't, I had a grandma that was teaching me how to cook or a mom who was like in the kitchen with me. It was like the dads or the husbands or the brother-in-laws or whatever, like would always be like, okay, get out of my way. I'm making a big feast. I'll let you guys know when it's all done. So it wasn't like a big thing for me. I didn't grow up with like a Martha Stewart. Like we weren't baking cookies for every holiday. Like my mom doesn't really like the kitchen either. She's actually a lot better cook than I am. Like sometimes I'll ask her just to make me green bean. I just said green bean instead of green bean casserole. But I really like how she makes a green bean casserole, not green bean. Sorry, Mom. I know you watch my channel and you're really going to be mortified at that. There's no peen in our casserole. Yeah, Erin, go buy a bag of chia seeds. It lasts for a really long time because the chia seeds, they absorb 12 times their size in like milk, water, coconut milk, whatever you're going to use. Don't use water. I don't know why I said that. But like I use almond milk and sometimes like a coconut milk. But they absorb and they grow. So like a bag of chia seeds is going to last you a long time. I don't know why I said green bean. I think because I was on Twitter and I forget who it was, but they shared this macaroni and cheese that was like penis shaped and it was green and it's kind of stuck with me. So now green bean, I guess, is just on my mind. I love green bean casserole. Oh my gosh. Yeah, or cashew milk, same. Amanda, I know it's going to be hard and you're not going to have fun, but you can do it, okay? And being on the other side of things, you will feel so much better and it will be worth it. Like the temporary discomfort is so worth the permanent happiness and joy and a life without guilt or regret. So, I mean, detoxing is uncomfortable and there's not one thing fun about it. Like there's not, but like once you get past that, will feel so amazing and you will feel so proud of yourself that you got through it. I've had the same bag of chia seeds for like a year. They go a long way. Yeah, same. And make sure you refrigerate them, guys. Like I put mine in the refrigerator. But you could do different things. Like I know my mom adds chia seeds to her. She does like this keto oatmeal thing, like when it has a bunch of different things, but like she puts chia seeds in it and it's so good. It's so good. All right, you guys, I have to make myself go or I will never end up going live. We will just sit here and we will talk about chia seeds for another hour. I don't know. Look at the look at the expiration date, Jamie. Who said you'll be okay, Amanda. It's not fun, but it's so worth it to wake up every day and not need anything to feel good or cover up your emotions. Yeah. Once you're on the other side of things, you'll be so happy you did it. My best thing of advice, like I was on a mixture of things when I detoxed finally, like my last time. Orange juice, candies, sugars. I don't know why, but it's so good for any type of detox. Mainly alcohol, but like you'll want stuff like to chew, to drink. So just make sure you have like stuff like that. I put mine in the fridge. I didn't know that. Yeah, put them in the fridge. It's better. All right, you guys, I am leaving. I'm kicking myself off of YouTube for at least a few hours. I got to shower. I got to get a coffee. I wanted to have lunch with you guys. I was thinking about getting the Impossible Burger from Burger King. We got to do plant-based with extra pickles because I'm a pickle queen. All right. You guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you soon. Be honest about my hair when I come live because if it really needs to go be fixed, like I want to know. Like no being just nice to me, like, oh, you could pull it off. It's cute. Like, because to be honest, every hour I'm debating if I like it or not. So I want to know your guys' opinion. Have dinner with us. Maybe I'll come back for dinner. That's perfect. All right. So I'll put a community post 10 minutes before we go live and I will see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye.